it's me, Hilda from Low Carb Adventures. Today we're going to make a recipe that is very Mexican. It is called Caldo de Res. Some of you might be familiar with it, some of you might not. It is basically a stew that we like to eat on cold days, but not necessarily. It is made up of beef. It is made up of cabbage and a lot of different vegetables, and hopefully you will enjoy it. This recipe has gone down from my family, and great thing is it is low carb. So these are the ingredients that you will need to make your caldo de res. Caldo de res translates into beef stew. It is a very Mexican dish which we like to eat when it's cold, rainy, like it is tonight, or any other time actually. The main ingredient is our beef. Here we have beef ribs. I bought 2 pounds of that and 2 pounds of beef shank, bone in. If you want less, you can always make less. We're making a lot because my husband and I were thinking of maybe eating some for leftovers and such. Another main ingredient of this recipe is the cabbage. We used an entire head of cabbage for this recipe. We also use cilantro, zucchini, and I use turnips. Turnips are not usually used in this recipe. Actually, potatoes are used in this recipe. But as you know, potatoes are not low carb. We completely stay away from potatoes. So I use turnips and they work beautifully. Onion, I really like onions. So I put 1.5 onions in my recipe. If you do not like onions, you don't have to use onions. It is entirely up to you. You will be eating it, so you decide what you want to put in it. This is called chayote, which is Mexican squash. You can find it in the Mexican section of your grocery store. Again, optional. It is not a deal breaker if you do not like it. So it is just something that gives it a little bit of flavor. For my spices, I have some mixture here of garlic powder. I have 1.5 tablespoons of beef bouillon. I have 1/2 tablespoon of salt and 1/2 tablespoon of pepper. I also use cumin, 1 tablespoon of cumin, and in this case 2 bay leaves. And in my case, I like everything spicy. I am Latina, Mexican, so I always have to have my spice. So I'm using 1 pepper. However, not everybody likes spice. You do not have to put any peppers at all. I do that, but that is entirely optional and up to you. So the first step is you're going to put some water, just regular tap water. We're using this huge thing because I don't have a smaller pan, but anyway, we are going to do it just enough so that you can fill it up, not all the way to the top, just enough to cover your meat. And the meat is going to cook in there for 30 minutes, approximately 30 minutes. So right now I'm putting it in. I am putting the meat in. I'm putting the meat in. And I'm going to it's going to cook on medium. For approximately 30 minutes, and then we will proceed with putting in things little by little. So now the water is boiling, and I'm going to let it cook for another 30 minutes. So my meat has been cooking for about half an hour now, which in total is an hour because it's been 30 minutes of boiling and now cooking for half an hour. And the reason it's been so long is because you need to get the meat to get softened. It's a little bit longer. And now I am going to add my turnips, because again, the turnips are like potatoes and they take a little bit longer to cook. So I am going to just drop them in there slowly. Do not get burned. I am, again, if you want, you can keep it lid closed and it'll be a little bit, keep everything warm in there. And slowly by slowly, we will be putting in other ingredients. Turnips first because they take the longest. So it's been 15 minutes and now I am going to add the chayote, if you so want to put it in. And the onion. After it's been cooking for 15 minutes. And I will leave this for approximately 15 minutes more. Okay, so 15 minutes have gone by. And I am going to check my water level, which looks fine. And I'm going to add my spices. I put them all together to make it easier for the video's sake. So I'm going to go ahead and put them in there. And I am adding my jalapeno. It is going in. I personally would put a few more jalapenos because I like my stuff pretty hot, but my husband not so much. So for his sake, I'm only going to put one jalapeno. And we had a compromise on that one. Okay, and now I will leave this for another 15 minutes and we will continue putting in the rest of it. Okay, so 15 minutes have gone by and now I'm going to put the softer items in there that take less time to cook. Like I said, the cabbage is going to be put in there. There's a lot of cabbage and it's going to start dissolving in there, or rather getting softer as we put it in. This soup contains a lot of cabbage. So I'm going to put it in there. As well as the zucchini. And the reason that they are the last ones to go in is because they are the softest ones. And I'm going to, I got a whole bushel of cilantro and I am going to put half of it in there. And at the very end, I'm going to put the rest in. So I'm going to put it in there. I'm going to give it a little stir. And you're gonna wait for it to pretty much soften in there. It should. Okay, so 20 minutes have gone by. And basically what you need to do is just make sure that the cabbage is gotten softened. Just kind of eyeball it. And you are going to throw in the rest of your cilantro. And as you can see, this is what it starts looking like. And we will just let it keep cooking and we will do the taste test in just a bit. So I've plated it and oh my God, it smells so good. It took forever to make it, but it is worth it from what I can see. I'm going to put some lime in it because that's what we do. You put lime in it. And I want you to come up closer so you can see how good the vegetables look. And look at how tender the meat is. Just see how it just tears apart. So good. So good. All the vegetables are in there and they're nice and I'm going to take a taste. So good. You have to try this recipe. It is so, so good. Remember to subscribe to my channel for more recipes like this. And I hope to see you again. Subscribe, hit the bell. Till the next one.